Welcome to this channel. In today's video, we'll be talking about intergovernmental relationship in Nigeria and appraisal. Remember, at Project NG, you can get unrelated project topics starting from accounting, agric engineering, agriculture, banking and finance, biology. If you keep on going down, you see business administration, chemical engineering, chemistry, civil engineering, computer science. As we keep on going down, you can see cooperative and rural economics, design and technology, economics, education, electrical engineering. If we keep on going down, you see health science and technology, history, home and rural economics, hospitality management and technology, industrial chemistry, insurance, law, library and information science. As I continue to scroll down, you can see marketing, mass communication, mechanical engineering, nursing science, pharmacy, philosophy, political science, printing technology, psychology, public administration, public relation and communication, until zoology, and some thesis and dissertation across different topics. This particular project, which is under political science, the intergovernmental relation in Nigeria, and appraisal. Remember, you can download this particular project at projectng.com in PDF or doc format. All you have to do is click on get the complete project now. Okay, let's go. From the abstract, you can find out that the research was this research work examined the local government and intergovernmental relationship in federal system in Nigeria, the government and its challenges and possible solution. The study of an apparatus of local government sustained in Nigeria. It is the branch and the way of work. The research employed the system theory, which means the interaction of system and systems within the holistic entity. The theory therefore explained the relationship of both local government and other types of government in federal system of Nigeria. And the study employed the use of questionnaire to better guide different reaction of people as to lower the local government work in federal system. Hypothesis was formulated and tests to assess the relationship between the different levels of government in Nigeria. Finally, recommendation was made on the way forward in actualizing the effectiveness of local government in Nigeria. This ensured that the future of the local government will just serve as the lowest tier of government, but will act as the bridge between the different levels of government in formulating and articulating the interests of for better representation. From the table of content, you can see the abstract, the introduction, the questionnaire in chapter in page 4. If you come to chapter 2, which is the review of related literature, you can see the grant in page 34, functional relation in page 41, staff matter in 42. If we come to chapter 3, we have the research, design and methodology. You can see the source of data in 44, data collection in 45, sample size in 45, and sample techniques in 47. If you come to chapter 4, which is the presentation, data analysis and interpretation, you can see data presentation in 53. If you come to chapter 5, which is summary findings, conclusion and recommendation, you can see the findings in 59, conclusion in 60, and references in 62. Now let's go to the introduction, which is from the chapter 1. You can see that the concept of the intergovernmental relationship is the associate with the having a federal administration system where relationship between the federal, the central or the national government and the major subnational units, province, region and state is formally spelled out in the constitution. Intergovernmental relationship has been seen as a system of transaction among structural levels of government in a state. It's also seen as a registration in which the parties are negotiated advantageous position for power, money, and problem-solving responsibility. Olugbemi, 1980. The goal of the intergovernmental relationship, as said, is to promote the peace and harmony among the three types of government, which are the federal, state, and local government. This is to accelerate the achievement of self-reliance economy. In so doing, the intergovernmental relation will also help to minimize interjurisdictional conflicts among the various levels of government, and also it will help in boosting greater national economic integration through the activities of the three levels of government. Again, to enhance the emergency of cooperative rather than competitive federation, there is also need to enhance effective and effectiveness utilization of available human and material resources among the three levels of government, at which this will help in solving the problem of rural and urban poverty. Also, to achieve a situation where there is a special need for integrating program on national wide scale. To look into the situation where state, local government, or unit of federal unit set up have responsibility with non-resource based on performing their work. The achievement of this objective of intergovernmental relationship is dependent on some social factor within Nigeria. Social system. Some of these social factors include the political settings and the state of economy in the nation. Looking at the political settings, the intergovernmental relationship is basically based on the types of government that the federal government, state and local government. But looking at that, the federal government system is said to have more autonomy than the local government due to the fact that they are the last style of government done one for unpublished work. That is why local government is not given the full autonomy to do things on its own. The other types of government still tell them what to do, how to make their own policies, how to elect, appoint those who rule them, like the chancellor, chairman, and so on. Local government is still dependent on the types of government, making them to subordinate, and loyal to my liking. If we continue to down to this project, you can see where the statement of problem is stated. Let's go a little bit about it. As you can see, to appreciate the depth of the crisis of local federal system in Nigeria, one has to follow the recent trend of ragging or controversy between federal government and state government over the exercise of power on control of revenue resources of local government, and how not to assume the under providence given to the constitutional question if Nigerian leaders, particularly the federal level, have adhered strictly to the norms of federalism and follow the president's established by the past democratic government in Nigeria Federation. In Nigeria, the issue of sharing resources among the three tribes has remained controversial due to lack of an acceptable formula. It generates tension and bad blood among the types of government. This has resulted in setting up a different committee and commission to prescribe the formula to be used. Also, there is there exists a conflict between the federal, state, and local government over acceptable form of sharing revenue. For instance, the conflict is usually whether the principle of the duration, need, nature, interest of landmass should be used as a basis of purpose, even when there is a principle may be generally accepted as the main base for working out the revenue allocation formula. Conflict may arise following as of which of these principles takes precedence over the others as the main criteria of sharing the revenue. This is the problem of tax jurisdiction, which refers to the problem of aspect of government should collect what revenue over the particular area. This has been serious problem between the federal, state, and local government. The share of tax revenue seriously affect local government. These are the lowest level of government. Likewise, they collect the least amount of tax revenue. which makes them stay stagnant. Another problem is the existence of control of one local government by another in aspect of the local government is dominated by the federal government and state. They do not have their own autonomy, making them too dependent on the levels of government. Honorable mention must be made the problem of finding the best method of channeling revenue from one level of government to another, especially from federal level to the local government. Ugu 1998 and 1990. If you still come down to this particular project, you can see where at 1.4 the objective of study. The main objective of study of this is to know if truly the local government has a clear autonomy within three types of Nigeria government, Nigeria. The other objective of study include to determine the relevance of intergovernmental relationship in Nigeria, to determine if local government is dependent and work on its own, to recommend measures required for an improved intergovernmental relationship in Nigeria. So you can easily download this particular project in PDF or in doc format by clicking on Get Full Work or get the complete material at the first line on that particular project. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos. Thank you for watching. Have a lovely day.